Hello everyone, today we are here to discuss and pick one from our points that you guys presented a few weeks ago. Okay, so we can create questions from it and ask our respondent about the issue. And our issue is about e-sport. Okay, by the way, my name is Shafiqa Amira and I'm your chairman today. Before we start, I want to let you know that you guys can defend and explain to us why is your point is the best one. Okay. We start with my point first. Okay, I think e-sport can cause social anxiety. Social anxiety means we lack of social skills and communication skills. Sorry. Okay. Games are created for children who maybe suffer social anxiety because they feel free to talk to their friends, but they only talk about their games. Okay, like they are in their own world, right? They can even express or talk about other issues. In addition, children or people who play real sport may have stronger leadership skill rather than people who play e-sport. Because in real situation, people who play real sport can expect what will happen. So we continue with Aida.
Thank you, Shafiqa Amira. My name is Aida Zakia, and today I will present on the point for health issues regarding e-sport participants and real sport players. First issue is on the physical effect of both sports. For e-sport, injuries often involving the wrist due to repetitive motion. These injuries are known as carpal tunnel syndrome. The repetitive motion causes pressure on the motion nerve found in the carpal tunnel. The early symptoms including numbness and tingling leading to swelling, and it gets worse by time. On the other hand, for physical sports, the injuries are usually clearly visible, so immediate actions will be taken to make sure it will not get even worse. Secondly is the internal injuries. For e-sport, there is high possibilities for the participant to experience collapsed lung due to the bad posture when playing games. For real sport, risk of having heart attack, osteoporosis, weight gain, or any other critical disease are more high for retired athletes who stop having physical activities entirely in a short time. Retired athletes are mostly those who are older, but for e-sport participants, they could experience these internal injuries in young age during the active involving era. Thirdly is the misuse of drugs, which is basically the same thing for both e-sport and physical sports. Lastly, there are problems that only occur for e-sport participants that are poor nutrition and lack of exercise. This happens because of the commitment on time for practice. E-sport practice are too far from involving exercise, and there are no need for good diet to boost their focus and skills. Unlike physical sports, which are actually the means of having good diets and plenty of exercises. So, personally, both have pros and cons, but for me, real sports can cause injuries, but at the same time can boost health. For e-sport, it just causes injuries, and there's no way for e-sport to boost our health. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to Aida. And how about you, Fikri? What's your point?
Thank you to Chairman, Cik Shafiqa Amira. Okay, I will tell of you about point cost. How much does it cost to create and manage an e-sport team, better e-sport team? I will tell to you. Okay, if you know, for an established game, it costs at least $100,000 USD. to manage a team each month. Each month, and we need a lot of money every year. So all of the better esport team has more sponsor from the good company in the world. Because they use a lot of money, because you must pay for the cost of living your player, the salary and administrative staff. This pro team in esport have many staff which those things such as booking travel, coaching player and making deal with sponsor. That's why we need a lot of money, because the tournament or competition that they want in around the world. Okay. Next, I will tell about team in Malaysia. In Malaysia, government has allocate 20 million ringgit to develop this sport. Because sport need a complete ecosystem to advance to the next level and the right infrastructure, such as training facilities and venue to hold and broadcast large scale competition. And for your information, the prize for winner in this sport tournament is very high, and they can be a rich people in the world. I think a good team in esport like Mobile Legend or PUBG or ROL has need a very expensive cost, because who that play like hobby and not join the competition, you need a good handphone like Asus Pro Gaming phone or iPhone to a better experience in play the esport. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank you to both of you, Aida and Fikri. Now, how about you, Nasa? Hello everyone.
My name is Muyassara binti Mansur. Okay, I would like to talk about teamwork in esport. Okay, as we all know each other really well from voice communication online when in teamwork, right? So, from the perspective of motivations, one of the researchers found that sport could satisfy the needs to belong by creating relationships through members in team and the needs for power by giving teams leader the authority to determine course of actions and give them instructions to do what the next step. Okay. Secondly, in management theory, teams that exhibits such as high levels of effective with which they perform their various roles are called high performance teams. These teamwork plays an important role in the development of effective organizations in order to be successful. So, what our focus in teamwork is having a really good chemistry, and teams is very good to win the tournament or to win the games. It's the best way to win the tournament in an esports game. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Muyassara. And now your friend Hafiz.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Muhammad Hafiz Day. Thank you for the chairman, Amira. Today I would like to present my point is time management. However, for the time management for the esport, we can say that for professional gamer for the esport take 12 to 15 per hour per day to become a professional esport. It can cause about the social life. For the professional scale, they don't have a social life for the members, family, and the surrounding. However, if you become a professional esport, you can generate your income. We can look at for the Z3 point said that professional esport can generate the income based on the if he become a winner on the esport, and we can look for the esport tournament. The advantage for the professional esport can get a biggest
Price.
yes, biggest prize, the biggest prize. And the next is the communication skill. We can look about for the professional esport. They can have a good communication skill when they have many friends from the another country. For the now famous esport like Mobile Legend, PUBG and Dota, they can communicate from the another members of the friend for another country, and the same time it can add of the members of friend from the another country. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. Now I want you guys to pick one of our point that you think is the best one. Okay, I'm actually interested with Fikri's point and Hafiz. Okay, Fikri said that about the cost that they spend on esport quite expensive, but why people still play esport? Okay, and Hafiz point I think about making friends, right, among players. Yeah, but how they making friends outside? How about their social life with other people, not a player? Okay. How about you, Aida?
I think for this point, very clear. The cost is high in for esport, but price are also quite worth for the cost. But what if the player are not professional and they're just spending their money but not getting back the money? I think his point is very clear on that.
Yeah.
There's no need for an argument.
Actually, I quite agree with your opinion. And about you, Mia Sarah, anything you want to add?
Okay, I think this point is very good and clear.
Because we know that time management in esports, we have to spend, the player have to spend a lot of time. So when someone spend a lot of time in a games, their social life is quite little with others surrounding, right? So I think it's the best point.
Yeah, thank you for the Maisara. Why I say the time management is very important for the professional esport game? Because they have to practice around 12 to 11 per hour per day to become a professional esport game. At the same time, if you want to become a professional esport game, you have to make you a very competent in the gaming what you are playing. However, for the generate income, yes, I agree with the Z3 point that say that esport game can generate for income for the player, because if you win in the participation in gaming, you can generate income. Then we can say like many of my fellow friends can generate income and can support for the fee for the study. Yeah.
I'm just wondering how they manage their time between study and playing esport. How about you? Fikri, anything you want to add?
I think time management to divide to play gaming and study. Always my fellow friend play game after he done all the assignment or another work they do, and after that they play the game. I think that a good
Yes, I agree with the Fikri because most of the professional e-sport game can manage our time management because they just playing the e-sport game when they don't have a work to do. Like say if they have to go to the class for the study, they have to recording the timetable for the study. Let's say for the weekday, they have to the have a class, so they go to the class, and at the evening or the night, if they have the assignment, they can do the assignment. When they spend time for the free time for the gaming, and they practice to become a professional e-sport, they can avoid from the invoice for the social problem, like we call about take a drug, vandalism and gangsterism. So I think when they invoice for the e-sport and want to become a professional e-sport, have an advantage and disadvantage. And for me, student have to know how to manage the time management for the study and to become a professional e-sport game. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, anyone want to add anything?
I would like to know you guys' opinion. Hafiz said that this player, they got good time management between social life and the games life. But what if they are joining a tournament and they need to practice more? So will they skip classes or anything? Is that considered as good time management? I just need some opinion.
Okay, most of the professional e-sport game can practice at the home and just at the room because yeah, as we know, if you are like to become a professional e-sport game, you can practice just on the laptop or the handphone, and you just have to install the game on your phone or your laptop, and you can practice on the deck. Yeah.
So playing games in class, is that a good time management?
Yeah, that's why I say that if you want to become, if you are professional gaming, you have to become a professional studies. So you have to professional to manage your time when you are studying, when you are to become a professional gaming. Yeah.
Okay, Nias?
Okay,
You want to say anything?
I think
It depends on their self because, but usually they practice on the night till the dawn. So it is very good to have practice indeed to attend the tournament.
Okay, actually, that question we need to ask our respondent. Okay. Fikri, you want to say anything?
Think and don't want to say anything because I agree. If you want to be a good professional gaming, you must has a good timetable, time management to manage your time.
that's all about.
Okay, so we all agree that Hafiz point is the best one, yes? Because I think from Hafiz point, we can create more questions to ask our respondent. So I think that's all for today for meeting. And yeah, see you next meeting. Alright, thank you.